Hey everyone, Melissa here. So this is my 19-week and 1-day update. I wrote a little list because I don't want to be all over the place. So let's start. Symptoms. Since week 16, I've come a long way. I'm not throwing up as much. I don't have nausea as much. Like earlier I was nauseous and I was gagging, but I didn't throw up. It's not an all day feeling anymore. It'll just come in intervals and then it goes away and I'm totally fine like right now. I'm definitely doing so much better as far as that goes. That was really taking over a lot out of me, being nauseous and throwing up all the time. I think it was worse than when I was pregnant with my daughter, and that to me was just horrific. But this time around, it really took its toll on me, and I'm glad that that's finally subsiding. As far as food goes, I still don't have any crazy cravings or big cravings. Like the one thing that I can't eat every day is bologna sandwiches, 2 slices of wheat bread, mayo, and bologna. That's all. And then usually I have tortilla chips, like a handful of tortilla chips and hummus, or I don't have hummus right now. That sounds good. Yeah, that's about it. Like when I don't know what to eat, that's what I eat because I don't get cravings. I wasn't getting the feeling of being hungry, which was very scary. Like I know I have enough nutrients in this big old body of mine to take care of my baby, but still I need to be eating. And I wasn't eating because I couldn't eat. I didn't want to eat. I would gag when I'd eat. And it just was a feeling of disgust and I didn't like it. Food was not appealing or appetizing to me. And now I'm getting the hunger pains. I'm getting the growling stomach. I'm getting the feeling of, okay, Melissa, you need to eat. Some things I've been snacking on more is fruit, definitely. Bananas. I've found a newfound love for bananas. Yogurt. I snack on that. Usually I take a nap 1 or 2 times a day right now, and I'll wake up and I'll have yogurt. What else? Or fruit, if we have fruit. What else? Sleeping. I am not sleeping well at all. At all whatsoever. I ran out of Benadryl about 2 weeks ago, and I just haven't got it because I don't go out the house, okay? This is the widest I've been in a summertime in my entire life. But so I don't have Benadryl and I don't sleep. So it really gets on Richard's nerves because, his job is like, is like a 24-hour thing. You'll probably hear him snoring in the background because he's taking a nap. So he will do because he works for a mortuary. So he does all aspects of that life, which we have worked together. I do make it for the dead, and he dresses them and do all that stuff. That's a whole nother topic. Anyway, I digress. So he'll be on call all night long, and he'll get sometimes 2, 3, 4 phone calls in the middle of the night, and I'm awake. So when he's wanting to come home and just sleep until the next phone call, and then I'm awake during the day because I have to take the kids to school, and then it's really hard for me to fall back to sleep right away. And I always have him rub my back. Like I have to have my back rubbed or a part of me rubbed, like my head or my arm or my leg, something. He needs to be rubbing some part of me for me to fall asleep, and that gets on his damn nerves. But yeah, but the last 3-4 days I've been taking naps 2-3 times a day. 1 or 2 times a day. I took a nap already today. I had things to do today, and I just had so much energy, so I didn't take a second nap. But it's like I eat and then I fall asleep. Like there's no way around that. And I'm also burping a lot. Okay, as far as my body goes, my back pain has definitely come. I haven't felt this type of back pain in a long time. It's my lower back. I have arthritis in my lower back, and I have degenerative discs in my lower back. So not being able to take anything for that, Tylenol does shit. I know exercises, and I do like certain therapy kind of exercises because I've been in physical therapy on and off for years and years since I was like 17. So I know a lot of the moves, and I've definitely been utilizing those moves recently, and they help out a lot. Oh, sorry. Um, they do help out stretch and ease the tension and stuff. But I've also been having a lot of upper back pain, which is the one that gets to me, like where I want to cry. But that stems to the my cup size and my boobies being bigger. I've already gone up 2 sizes. I'm not even at the yes. Basically, I'm where I was after having my 2 kids before. So I don't even know what letter I'm going to be at the end of this. I'm going to be like an M. I don't even know. But yeah, my fibromyalgia, I'm going through a flare-up. So I get these random pains throughout my body. My stomach is in knots. Definitely bouts of just random anxiety where I really try to calm myself down. I close my eyes and I just relax and I try to breathe, and because I know the anxiety is not good for the baby. Bouts of weirdness of depression, just like not so nice thoughts, which I don't have control over that. But I'm fully, I'm okay with that because I know that's me and I know how to deal with that, and I work through that and I'm fine. I am happy and I'm healthy, and there's nothing negative that I have going on, So I know that has to do with just my chemical imbalance in my brain. But the fibromyalgia makes everything 20 times worse. So I'm in a lot more pain. I definitely go through mood swings a lot more. The one thing that I don't like is the stomach issues. Sometimes when I eat just a bite of something, my stomach will be in knots, and it has to do with the nerve endings and the way my body feels pain and stuff like that is different than a normal person. So that sucks. If I lay down too long, if I'm up too long, I hurt and it really hurts. But this really made it a point for me to where I'm not going to be having any more children, because my body is just taking a real big toll. And I know it is after the baby too. But it is what it is. We have this little beautiful baby. So yeah, as far as the bleeding goes that was going on, I think at that point I had stopped bleeding like 4 days or a week or something. So I've had no more bleeding, and that's awesome. This baby, I saw pictures. I went to an ultrasound, and they couldn't confirm it. So I went to one of those ones like you go to and you pay. And I got to sit in the little, I laid on the bed. I couldn't wait for Richard. He was at work. I just got to go. They got me in and I went and I paid. So I went in by myself and it was beautiful, and I cried and I saw his little wee wee, and it was confirmed it was a boy, and it was amazing. The video before this shows the reaction that my kids had, which I'll go into that next. But yeah, so that's how I found out I was having a boy. And all the pictures and stuff are on my Instagram and my Facebook. So I went over that. I have no new stretch marks. I have stretch marks from gaining and losing so much weight throughout the years. I didn't get anything drastic with my other 2 kids. It was more so as I lost and gained weight. And I have a scar underneath my bust line to the top of my belly button from a surgery. When I had my pancreatitis, they had to connect my pancreas to my stomach, your inside stomach. So they had to cut me open. And I have that scar, which now just looks like a stretch mark. So that's kind of weird. I took a picture of my belly, of Isaiah kissing my belly the other day, and you can't even see anything, but they're there. But it's funny because even Richard noticed like my belly, my stretch marks don't look as they were before. They weren't bad before. They were very light, but they were there. But even more so now, they're not as apparent. And he says my stomach feels rubbery because it's stretching out. So my skin is amazing. As y'all can see, it's amazing. And I'm wearing very little foundation today, but it's amazing. And my hair is a hot mess. It is dry and brittle and gross and lifeless. Despite me taking prenatals, my hair is just not cute. My nails are growing beautifully. My skin is nice. as I've been gaining some weight, like even my cottage cheese on my legs is going away because I'm filling out. But yeah, I gained 11 pounds. I wanted to be at 10 pounds, but I've gained 11. By next week, at my week 20, I wanted to be at 10 pounds. So I'm at 11. So it's got to watch it. My total weight gain, I wanted to be at about 20 to 22 pounds. And I plan to lose 50 after the baby's born. What else? So yeah, Bella, my little Isabella. When she found out, she was devastated. She had a huge meltdown. Now, I can't explain my daughter. She's just different. She's very emotional. And she took it really, really hard. We had a fight. And I don't want to say I fought with her. I was just trying to get her to understand that it's okay, that this is what God wanted. And God meant for her to have 3 brothers. FYI, her biological father, is about to have a son any day now with his girlfriend. So that puts Isabella with Isaiah and this new baby at 3 brothers. She took it really hard. She cried and she acted out and she just kind of lost it for a second. And I had to kind of calm myself down because I was angry. I was not angry at her. She bit her brother on the face that day after she found out. So she was acting out. So I was angry that she did that. And I didn't want to overplay it, but at the same time, what she did was wrong. So it was kind of the battle of that. And I started crying. She was crying. It was a hot mess, to put it that way. But she calmed down and it took a couple of days and she came around and now she's excited. My son, even though in the video, he's like, no, he's so happy. He kisses my belly every day, every morning, every night. He's constantly checking on me and he just is so excited to have a little brother. So, Richard forgets that I'm pregnant. He sees my belly growing and he knows it, but I'm definitely complaining a lot more. I'm a lot to handle. So, and then all of a sudden he'll just come up and just kiss my stomach or rub my stomach or, he'll just look at me and smile. And I'm like, what? Do I have something on my face? And he's like, no, you look beautiful. And I'm like, no, I'm fat. But, he definitely sees the beauty in me that I find hard to see a lot of the times. But yeah, so there's that. 12 minutes. It's a long video. Sorry, guys. I think that's about it. Oh, next video. I want to know your thoughts. Please comment below. Please, no real hate. The only person that I'll accept hate from is my friend Giselle because she's just that way and I love her for who she is. But I don't know you guys. So, I will be doing the placenta encapsulation. I heard about it a few years ago. I will be eating my placenta, but not raw with a steak knife, okay? Google it, okay? It is great for you, considering I do deal with depression and lack of sleep. And it's supposed to help and regulate all that. And even if it doesn't, even if it's a placebo effect of me thinking it's helping me, anything that I think will help me is my business. So have you guys tried it? Have you heard about it? What are your positive, constructive thoughts on it? And yeah, I'm interested. I'm trying to find someone here in Bakersfield to do it for me. And Richard is just blown away. He thinks it's absolutely cannibalism and ridiculous. A lot of people are like, Melissa, you need to get off the internet. You need to stop doing this. You need to stop doing that. And then I have people that have heard about it and are for it and realize the benefits of it and understand why this is my last pregnancy and I want to enjoy it and I don't want to be depressed and I don't want to be tired. And if this will give me that, then I'm willing to do that. FYI, before people start going crazy, they dehydrate the placenta, ground it up into a powder, and then they put it in a little clear pill capsules that you take and you swallow. So you don't taste anything, you're not chewing on anything, and it's all done for you. They also can make a salve, like I could put it on my C-section scar and it's supposed to help. The placenta has lots and lots of nutrients. It's what's growing my baby. It's what's giving my baby life. And it's going to be full packed with minerals and nutrients and vitamins and just amazingness. So why wouldn't I want that? Another thing, they make a tincture for when you're just kind of feeling down. You take a tincture. I used to take tincture a long time ago for my anxiety, but that was with medicinal stuff in it. But it definitely helped me. At the time, I didn't have insurance, and I had a medical license of some sort, and I was able to get the tincture. And it helped with my anxiety, and it helped with my sleep, and it did not make me feel loaded or high or anything. And this tincture for the placenta is not even remotely close to that, but it's supposed to regulate your hormones. So when you're feeling depressed, when you have anxiety, you can also save it as long as for years and years and years down the line when you're going through menopause, or when during cramping, if you're, during your periods for women, you can take it during that cycle. And then you stop and you save it. So there's a lot of great things. So just read about it. Educate yourself. Don't start talking shit before you really read about it. Now, it's not for everybody. I don't believe everybody should do it because it's not for everybody. I think eating weird things is, like raw eggs or not raw eggs. What do you call that? Those spoiled eggs that the English people eat. Or, some stuff. Like, I think things are weird, and why the hell would anybody ever put that in their body? So, to each his own. But yeah, placenta encapsulation. Google it. What else? That's it. I think that's it. I think I went through it all. Long video. It's going to take me 10 hours to load this video. Oh, well. I got to go. I'm going to go to back to school night for my little son. Tomorrow's for Isabella. Did I mention the name of the baby? If not, I'll go back next week and I'll tell you guys. Most of you know because you guys follow me on Facebook. But that's it. Bye.